Chantelle here, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you 10 life hacks for girls. Now there are a few life hacks in this video that boys could use too, but most of them are predominantly aimed at girls. This video is a collab with a lovely Pretty Beyond Pastel. I'll link her channel down below. You should definitely go check out her videos, and she'll also be uploading a life hacks video. I have never really talked about any life hacks on my channel, and I definitely think it's about time that I do because life hacks are so popular and so useful at the moment. So for the first life hack, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to remove any odour from your shoes. Now, as a girl, I really hate when my feet smell. I'm pretty sure most people do, and guys, you can use this life hack too. All you need to do is take your shoe, whatever shoe that may be, whether it's pumps, heels or trainers, and sprinkle a little bit of baking soda inside and leave it overnight. The next morning you're just going to want to tap your shoe to make sure that you get all of the excess powder out. And what baking soda does is it just removes any odour. Like the other day I was cleaning my floor and I mixed a little bit of baking soda in with water and I just kind of rubbed the floor and it literally removes any smell. Also, if you don't have baking soda, another hack that I did see is if you mix water and vinegar together and you put it in a little spray bottle, you can spray it inside your shoe and it will also remove the odour. However, I don't know how many people want their shoes smelling like vinegar. The second hack is getting your bra size right. I know a lot of girls struggle with this, and I personally haven't really struggled with this, but sometimes it can be hard to know what size to get, especially if you're new to the whole bra scene, or maybe you've just been wearing the wrong bra for years. Basically what I like to do is Google bra size calculator online, and there's many different sites, but you can choose one of them, and the generic ones basically ask you to measure above, below and around your boobs, and enter your sizes into the calculator and it does all the work for you and it will say what size you are. Obviously this is not a replacement for a professional fitting, but I personally don't know how many teenage girls want to get their bras measured by a stranger in a shop. The third hack is to do with painting your nails. Now, one of the most infuriating thing is when you paint your nails and you have to wait so long for them to dry because otherwise they will chip, and nobody hates anything more than chipped nails. Something that I didn't know until recently is that if you want to dry your nails, don't put them in front of something hot. Get a bowl of cold water and simply dip your nails in and leave them there for a good minute or two. When you pull them out, they should be pretty much dry. This fourth hack is really useful for people that are always running late. It's kind of sneaky and I wouldn't recommend doing it too often, especially if you're someone who's going to feel guilty over it. But I know something I've done once or twice is if I'm going to be 5 minutes late to whether being home when my parents have wanted me home or just going to see someone, you can actually change the time on your phone to say 5 minutes earlier, so when they're you're late, you can hold up your phone and say, no, this is what the time says. This fifth life hack is pretty simple. I'm pretty sure everyone will know how to do it, but when you get a paper cut, one of the best things that you can do is put some chapstick on it. So whether this is just Vaseline or an actual lip balm, just put it onto the cut and rub it in and it should take the sting away. Paper cuts are so sore. They're actually worse than if you fall over and scrape your knee. In my opinion, that's what I think anyway. This sixth life hack is one of my favourites, and if you're a fan of leather jackets like I am, this will definitely help you out. So the other day I was tidying my room and I opened one of my drawers to find a lovely leather jacket covered in mould. The jacket had originally been black, but it had turned to grey. Now, this jacket had been in the drawer for literally a year to a year and a half, and I'd forgotten that I had it. But when things are stored in such a confined space, especially if they're leather and they don't have access to air, they can definitely get mouldy. So I googled around online things that could help remove mould, and basically what you have to do is mix 1 part water with 1 part vinegar in a bowl and take a little cloth and dampen it a little bit in the vinegar solution. Simply wipe the mould off your jacket. It should come off pretty easily, and you can always sponge it down with some soapy water at the end just to get rid of the smell, and then you can hang your jacket out to dry. And I promise you it won't smell like vinegar at the end. You just need to give it a few hours to dry. Don't oversaturate your jacket though, or this could ruin the material. And if it is not proper leather, then it's probably not the best idea because things like faux leather would definitely crack, I think, with the acidity of the vinegar. Plus, I'm really happy that my jacket is now back to its former glory and I'll be definitely wearing it out. If you watch Vampire Diaries, it's pretty much like Elena's generic bomber leather jacket, and I really like it. The seventh tip is for nausea. This tip I actually learned a few years ago when I was travelling in a car with my family to somewhere, and basically my sister wasn't feeling very well, she was getting a little travel sick, and for some reason it just popped to mind, give her a mint. So I had a bag of mints and I said, here, try a mint, and she tried it and she had it in her mouth for a bit and she ate it in the end. and she said that she did feel better, and now whenever we go on family trips anywhere, she definitely has a packet of mints beside her because they just help her not feel car sick, and they definitely work for me too. The 8th tip is how to stop bardo tops riding up your shoulders. Now when you're wearing one of these tops, they can definitely slip up your shoulders if you lift your arms up, and it can be super annoying. So a really cool hack that I saw is all you need to do is take 2 hairbands and some safety pins. You're going to basically attach the safety pins onto the hairband, so you'll have a hairband with 2 safety pins on either side, and you're going to hook them under the armpit of your top, so 1 hairpin on either side. The hairpins holding the band will stop top riding up your shoulder, so I definitely recommend that you try it. The only thing it doesn't do is stop your top falling down, but I suppose if you're like me and you have quite like slim arms, you just need to get a smaller size, because bardo tops are very easy to like slip down your body and you don't want to like reveal yourself to the whole world. The 9th tip is literally a lifesaver, is how to get like rid of greasiness from hair. Sometimes hair can build up so much grease that like 1 or 2 shampoos isn't going to cut it when it comes to removing it from your hair. So what I like to do is get a little bit of baking soda, mix it with my shampoo, and then apply it to my hair as I'm washing it. But basically what the baking soda does is it absorbs the oil, and the shampoo obviously cleanses your hair, and when you wash it out it should definitely feel a lot fresher and less oily. The 10th tip is how to make your room smell nice. Sometimes it can be hard to get like a really nice scent to stay in your room, and a hack that I've seen so many YouTubers use is basically taking a liner and spraying it with your favourite like body spray or deodorant if you want, and you can stick it anywhere in your room, whether that's like underneath a table or in your closet to make your clothes smell nice, or in your shoes even. Another shoe hack for you guys. Anywhere basically you can put it. Maybe you want to put it somewhere where it doesn't look too odd, because if a friend came in they're like, why is that stuck to the wall? Ew. But it's not gross because obviously it's like clean. But this is just going to absorb the smell really well, and you can leave it anywhere you want. So that was all my hacks for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you want me to make another life hacks video then please let me know. I probably will anyway, whether you comment or not, because not that many people seem to comment anyway. If you reach the end of this video though, as a true fan, comment down below baking soda so I can see who my true fans are. I've got a pretty exciting story time coming out on Sunday which I really hope you guys will watch, and yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye!